Hello. Am I not hitting the right button? Hello! On pleasant days like this, I always worry that something untoward is going to happen. Well, we've come to this new game world, so let's find the boss. Yes, let's hurt. Oh, shit. I thought Badman's picture. Okay, whoops. I was probably reading some of. Okay, yes, let's hurry. Whatever. Alright. So this is a weird one. For starters, again, what I said about the music, all of it being like very, very short and uninspired. But out of all of them, I think this is the one I like the best. I even left it so you could hear more of the music while I changed the voices. Grandpa's words of wisdom. Catherine, coffee goes best with Japanese sweet called Shiratama Amit. Yeah, Amit. That's right. Anmitsu. Try it, you'll be amazed. Okay, there's your preview of the music. Yeah, but out of all of them, I don't know, this one, it feels nice, but it's just, I really wish it was more than just a 10-second loop, and that's it. And that's basically my complaints with the game. As far as Badman's voice, that's just kind of the way Badman talks in reality. I wonder how long it's been since anyone visited the hall. You're looking for the boss of the mansion? I don't know what a boss is, but I know the mansion's master. He was known for having put an end to a brutal war. His name was Brian Buster Jr. While he's called Junior, he's actually a white-haired old man around 70. Brian Buster Jr. is a man burning with vengeance. After his father was killed, he destroyed the opposing army. I've heard that he is now somewhere in this mansion. I hope this information proves useful. Good luck on your way. I was saying, that's just the way Badman kind of talks in general. Quit trying to butter up the gamers! You know, there's my Badman impression. Okay. He's gonna be following us around. He doesn't really do anything. He's just kind of there. Ah! Oh my god! The old man has collapsed! He's dead. Was this your doing?
When we had arrived, he was already...
A white-haired old man. Isn't this who we're looking for? There are no clues... Oh, shit. I cannot get used to that. I gotta get used to it quick. There are no clues anywhere.
How about asking him directly? Offer him coffee and donuts, his favorites. Out of sheer happiness, the spirit remaining in his body should tell you something.
Where can we get those?
The bugs in the desert and the forest stole them off and ran off with them. They're behind one of the doors in the mansion. And getting a vibe from the door to the side there.
Death, Drive, thank you for your help. So I guess we're going to have to collect coffee and donuts then. Let's go find it. And that's basically the objective of this entire game. You find a dead body, find coffee and donuts, and you do that about 3 or 4 times.
But here's where it's weird. So I thought this was the door, but I guess I'm wrong. Some of the doors that are locked, or were locked, so if we go all the way back here to the beginning, I imagine the one that was covered with the little glitchy dealie is probably open now. Not this one. Or this one. Okay, well, I was wrong. But the idea is we gotta find which door it is that's hiding the coffee and donuts. And I kinda don't... I think it was this one. Yeah, because that's yellow. Yeah. Alright, so that's what he meant. He was talking about this door. Because this was when we were in. And there was the Aztec coin, there was the toilet. That's what he was talking about. My bad. So you end up going in through these yellow doors. And when you do your wow, hello frame rate. That is not me. That is all the game. Okay, it's caught up now. We're good. You're teleported to this little desert land side scroller where you're going to go ahead, fight, and other things like that. It's kinda 2D, kinda like... It's like a Little Big Planet's lanes were maybe about like an inch wide, and that's about it. I did get a Pro Controller, by the way, so hopefully there will be no more yelling at hardware. And I'm just gonna optimistically pray that this thing will last. I got a little warranty thing on it from Walmart anyway. I was hoping, honestly, to get an off-brand controller, because the one I used for my Wii U, it's called like an Afterglow, and it was like $30, and I was like, okay, well, this does the exact same thing, and it's cheaper. So that's what I was hoping for, but they didn't have anything like that, so I had to go with the official Nintendo hardware instead of a cheap knockoff. So that's a bit of a disappointment, but it'll be alright. Did he drop something? I thought he dropped something. Yes. I've only had it for like a day and done a little bit of playtesting, so. I have noticed, though, that I do prefer, I didn't want you to do that, whatever. I noticed that I actually kind of prefer the D-pad on the Joy-Cons a little bit better, because with them being separate buttons, it actually makes a lot of, more precise movements and stuff like that for Mortal Kombat, so like you don't accidentally hit down when you don't mean to, or up. So if I go back forward, you know, I can do it perfectly, opposed to if I try on this D-pad, you know, it's an actual cross sign.
What are you doing here? This is mine. You're gonna die.
So I'm gonna be real, I just picked the first robotic-looking sounding voice I knew of, and I was like, oh, this is a bad choice, because it's not gonna... I'm talking like this! To try and, like, go with the fluctuation of the letters. And I'm like, man, that's not even gonna work. And it's like, well, I already picked it. Should I stick with it? Honestly, you got it. Coffee. My favorite thing about that voice, though... I'm gonna have to record a clip now. My favorite thing about that voice, though, is it reminds me of Jet Force Gemini.
Beware of Mizar's soldier drones. They remain on Goldwood in great numbers. Though weak, they often travel in groups.
It seems that defeating the bugs fixed the bugs in the mansion. We may be able to go somewhere new now. See, now it's talking about these other doors. But yeah, it's like, it's annoying because without a clear indication of where it is, you end up wandering back and forth a lot, and it's just annoying and tedious to have to do. I might actually just go ahead and look up a destination guide just to save myself from wandering around like a jackass. Because I'm not exactly opposed to that. Spielbug, like Spielberg? Oh my gosh. Alright, let me see something for a small sec.
Okay, yeah. This was the other option I was thinking about, which would probably work a little bit better. So if I would... you could actually hear the fluctuation of my voice. I can hear my voice right now, by the way. And then this is another option I could have went with. But it's too late.
I clicked it, so we're sticking with it. Hope you can understand me.
Which it shouldn't matter considering there's text on screen, so you should be able to understand me one way or the other. Do we need to level up? Just no. Just out of curiosity. Okay, done acting like a jackass. Let's get back to killing people. Yeah, no, it's just the thing. I saw it and I was like, oh, well, it's only for this chapter. What's the harm in doing it, right? Yeah. The harm apparently is picking a voice that wouldn't be very fitting. I gotta be honest, none of these things, like, I didn't plan, again, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I didn't plan any of these voices except Dr. Juvenile, so, like, admittedly, I don't think a lot of the ones I'm choosing are all that great. It's just like, what the hell, have some fun with it. That's the point of this, after all. We're supposed to be having fun and acting like a doofus, and that's what I'm doing. No, don't! I need to kill you! The EXP! So I think I had a dream about this last night where I was, I don't know, I was playing something where I was like backtracking it and gaining, experience. And then there was also something about like Mario 64 on top of like this giant fucking building. Not like an actual building, like it was like a structure of some kind. But the concern was like Mario, that might not be all that useful for actual attacking. The idea of like Mario falling down and like severely hurting himself kind of thing, like almost like a crane or something like that. And I'm not saying that as in like, oh, I'm so worried about Mario, I hope he's safe. I'm saying that like, that was like a thing I was thinking about in the dream, was the idea of the distance falling that great of a distance, and how much it would actually hurt and what kind of effect it would have to the human body. Like, I'm sure that sounds super weird, but that was basically what was on my mind. Yeah, I'm not so sure we're going to keep this just because it's like, it's only so reliable as an actual attacking move. It's nice if I want to speedrun the game and just zip across shit, totally. Because then I could just do that. I guess it's more of a defensive move than an offensive move, because offensively it's not all that helpful. Apparently I successfully downloaded update data. So, good for me. Let's go ahead and switch the chips out. Because not that it's bad, but... Which one is it? We didn't really use the wing chip all that much, so let's use that for the moment. Because we had it for a short bit, and then we got rid of it, like, before you knew it. So... Box! It's also, I guess, kind of nice design that like they made it so you can't just switch chips and then instantly have it and kind of abuse the system like that. Like that's pretty thoughtful design on their end. If that makes any sort of sense. So yeah, they introduced little actual platforming segments in this area, and I remember it being annoying at first, but then I kind of just learned a trick with it, which made it like 10 times easier, and it's not exactly relevant. Oh shit. Relevant right now, but it will be in this chapter of this game. Left or right? Well, I made the right choice. But see, the chip's not necessarily bad. Something that shoots out and hurts people is good. Also, you can save whenever you want, because we did run across a toilet in the mansion. Okay, goodbye. I'll be leaving you. Maybe I won't be. I lied. Go that way. Yeah, see, look, everything's responding so much better now. I gotta be honest though, it also feels super awkward and weird having an actual controller now though. Just because I was getting kind of used to the Joy-Cons. Like, so when I was hitting the wrong button, I guess in my mind I was thinking like, yeah, this is an Xbox controller, so I was hitting the B button to try and progress dialogue, even though it's wrong from the A.
Who the hell are you? Get out of here! You're gonna die!
I'm just as excited about hearing the audio as you guys are about hearing it, because, like, right now I can't hear myself, so I have no idea how that sounds, and that the idea of what it could sound like is very exciting to me. I'm ecstatic about it. Get out of here with your face. And that's another thing I think about. It's like, if I could restrain the cats and then make them meow on command, which I suppose I could if I hurt them. But, like, I want to play around and I want to hear what some of the audio effects do to the sounds of a cat, you know? That's a weird thing to me, but I'm curious. How about asking him directly? Offer him coffee and donuts, his favorites. Out of sheer happiness, the spirit remaining in his body should tell you something. Alright, well, before we do that, we should sheer happiness our ass to a save point to refill some health. I was actually going to do it in the level, but I mean, I guess it timed itself pretty well. Don't need to show it. Okay, so I tried looking just to see if there was an actual list of rooms, like, hey, go to room 105, and then 103, and then 201, or something like that, because that's all I honestly want, is just tell me which room to go into so I'm not wandering around like a jackass while I'm busy recording. That doesn't exist on the internet. Good job, internet, you're still fucking up. Put the information you know needs to belong on there, because, other words, give me the ability to do it, and I'll do it, because I'm better than everyone anyway. Holy shit, it's blowing my mind here. How many things can the internet not possibly have? Death, drive, I've brought coffee and donuts.
Please place them beside the body.
Until I get my revenge, I have... that scent.
Now he is able to rest in peace. The bugs of this world have been fixed, just a little bit.
He was able to go peacefully, but we won't know the cause of his death. If the bugs have been fixed, then some of the bugs sealing off the mansion should be gone. Let's check out another floor. Alright, so I actually, like, when he said, like, okay, you know, give him the coffee and donuts, I turned away, so I wasn't even looking, and I was like, oh, shit, the game's going. So, that happened.